Hello, it's Dre. Time is of the essence, so let's just get straight to it. I know time is precious. I'm not gonna bore you with the long intro, but here we are. You see from the title, you see what we're talking about. We're talking about a time saver. We're gonna be talking about an app that has saved me a lot of time, has saved me a lot of stress, has saved me a lot of life, and it's helped me a lot. If you're a busy person, if you're a person that has a job or are in school that anything that requires you to read a lot, PDF format, even this app has a way for you to scan stuff in, which I haven't used, but I'm sure it works, right? But anyway, if you have any type of occupation that requires you to read a lot, and I've learned these days, reading most of the stuff that's worth even indulging yourself or supplying yourself with is probably in a written format. A lot of the stuff nowadays that's the whole scrolling, social media, all that, eh, kind of you may not even want to put that into your body. But anyway, I noticed that whether it's commute time, walking, taking a shower, doing whatever, or cooking, you have a lot of just downtime where you're doing something that's important, but your brain could be working in a different way while you're doing that. You just wasting, like, let's say it's 30-minute drive to work, 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. That's a whole hour where you could be doing something instead of just listening to music. Or for me, I got tired of music a few years ago and I started listening to podcasts, sports podcasts, which doesn't really help me on a school level or an information level. But anywho, this is what I thought about this today. I woke up, had to cut my hair, right? And I realized, hey man, I could not be listening to this podcast. I could be reading the chapter. So my favorite app that I've learned is called Voice Dream. I believe it is $9.99, $10 on the App Store. I don't know what it is for Android if it even exists, but here it is. You can also use it on iPad. Um, Thing is though, you can't have it on your Mac. Now the alternative I'm gonna give you is called Voice Aloud Reader. Take a look. The alternative is called Voice Aloud Reader. And it's also pretty good and it costs less for the premium version. I think it lets you listen to a certain amount per month for free. But then it's like, I forget what it is for premium, but this one is less than my favorite, which is Voice Dream, which is also on the iPad if that's your fancy. So a lot of times I could be on my computer doing something important and I can have this set up reading me my information, my chapter. So I'm gonna play y'all a little snippet to see if y'all like how it sounds. And also, here's the thing. Mainly this video is for me. I think people will benefit from the phone version where if you're in a car, cutting your hair, in transit, doing whatever, washing dishes, that's how you can get your information. So the reason why I like this more, it has like a better looking interface. Like look at this. This looks kind of old and it sounds worse. So let's listen to a Voice Aloud Reader. Resume playback from current page.
Estrogens plus 2.5 milligrams of medroxyprogesterone acetate may increase the frequency
Not great,
of
right?
epileptic seizures. Therefore, a hormone.
Not great, right? But if you go to Voice Dream, now I'm using the voice called, what's her name? Susan Enhanced. I think I actually had to pay for that one, but I'm going to show y'all a free one on my iPad. It's also good. Susan.
Hepatic encephalopathy will occur in 30% to 40% of patients with cirrhosis at some point during the course of
You
their
get used to it,
disease.
right? You get used to it. It's not that horrible. It keeps your attention, especially if you're not doing something else. You're just reading. Like if you're just reading, not doing nothing else, it keeps your attention. Because I have a really short attention span. When I'm reading, my brain can just go anywhere, right? Um, Especially if I'm taking notes or anything. Like if I'm just trying to read, oh, my brain could go anywhere. This helps with the whole ADHD factor, or ADD. But check it out. This is the iPad version. Now, The voice I have is Heather. Now listen to Heather. Come on, Heather.
Modifications, lactulose, and rifaximin alone or in combination with lactulose. Pre-class activity. Pre-class engaged learning activity creates a summary table of treatment options for each
Okay.
complication associated with decompensated
So
cirrhosis. Cheeks.
Heather is free. And then Susan, I'm pretty sure I had to pay for it. It says enhanced in parentheses. But you can have the cool little black background. And I've noticed if you have a reading like mine that has a lot of tables, if you go up here to the settings and then go to reading mode, actually no. Wow. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. It's the A uppercase A to lowercase A. You have to do click plain text and not original layout at the top. So if you see at the top, whatever, you click plain text, not original layout, you get it, you get what I'm saying. So like for me, it took me like an hour to cut my hair, you know, did a decent job, you know what I'm saying? But I learned a lot along the way. I have a quiz actually in about 50 minutes that I have to leave for. So I feel prepared for the quiz because I know everything that we're talking about.
Encephalopathy will occur in 30% to 40% of
Easy.
patients with cirrhosis.
Now another thing, lastly, you can import the files from either from iCloud, you know, you can just have them on your phone if you had them downloaded, which no one does. Dropbox, which no one does, or you can use Google Drive. Now, my recommendation is add the Google Drive app on your, which you should have done anyway, but iPad and iPhone or your phone and tablet. And this, I should make a whole video on this by itself because I don't want this video to be longer than 10 minutes. But file management, you should have, if you're in school or you do anything productive, you should have all your files managed in a cloud system and have them managed properly within folders to have it perfectly organized. So like look at me. Let's go to my drive, my school drive. I have it split up between years. So I go to files. Let's go to let's say year 2. So I got year 2. You can go fall, spring, winter. So let's go to the winter. Then I have it between classes split up. Now let's go to pharmacotherapy 2. Between classes, I have it between exams. And let's say any class, I have exams per class. So per year, like year 3 right now, what I'm in, winter, each class. And let's take, any class. It's going to be split up into each exam. So that's what you should have. That's I think is the best way for you to do it, for you to reach each file quickly, efficiently, and that kills two birds with one stone. Because a lot of people I see waste a lot of time just by looking for files, and me, I know exactly where to go at any point in my life to for any class to reach that file. But anyway, hope this helps. First one's called the one I recommend the most with the nice voice. It's called Voice Dream Reader.
Create a summary table of treatment options for each complication associated with
And the second one, which is a little bit cheaper but is a little bit crappier, called Voice Aloud Reader, which is actually I was able to download on my Mac. So I have it. You can have it synced 3 ways, but it's a little bit more buggy. So you can weigh the risks and benefits yourself. That's all I have to say. You don't have to listen to it. See if it helps you. As always, thanks and goodbye. Ooh, and one last thing. There's also an app. Well, really, the main idea is that you can find any app you want that can read these files to you. Even the Microsoft Edge application browser, it can read PDFs to you if you right click. Whatever way you think is best for you. I don't know how your pockets are set up. You know what I'm saying? There's one called Speechify that people say is really amazing, but I can't afford that one. I think it's on a subscription based payment method. So you can weigh the risk and benefits with that. And also, I notice my grades tend to always be higher when I use this app. When I read, I try to just use it whether I'm reading, doing something else or not. Okay, so for me, it helped a lot. I have a really a scrambled brain. I can't really see. I sway. I can't really sit still doing stuff. It's just how my brain is set up. But this helps me to really lock in and focus on one thing. It feels more like a video. Feels like more like somebody's talking to me rather than my mind trying to decipher the words and understand the concept at the same time. So bye for real this time. Have a good one and peace out.